Loose Teeth and Rogue Fairies, a whimsical adventure. Get ready for a magical journey where wonder and fairy magic meet. This tale is full of mischievous fairies and missing teeth. It's a world where the ordinary turns into something amazing, making you wonder what's real and what's not. There's a secret world of tooth fairies working hard to collect teeth from kids everywhere. But when a rogue fairy breaks the rules, chaos spreads in both the fairy kingdom and the human world. Key takeaways. Discover the hidden world of tooth fairies and their intricate traditions. Explore the ancient origins and modern-day operations of the fairy society. Witness the chaos that ensues when a rogue fairy disrupts the tooth collection protocol. Uncover the mysterious connection between loose teeth and fairy mischief. Immerse yourself in a captivating tale that blends childhood fantasy with real-world adventure. The magical world of tooth fairies and their secret society. Many don't know the tooth fairy world is more than just exchanging teeth for money. These magical beings are part of a secret society with a deep history and a well-organized today operation. Ancient origins of tooth fairy traditions. The tooth fairy legend started in ancient times. Losing a first tooth was a big deal back then. It was seen as a sign of strength and good luck. Fairies were thought to have a special bond with this important event. Modern-day Fairy Operations Center. Now, the Tooth Fairy Society has a huge network of fairy agents. They collect baby teeth from homes all over. The Fairy Operations Center is the main hub. It's where fairies plan, analyze data, and keep their magic running smoothly. The Tooth Collection Protocol. Fairy agents cover certain areas to find kids who've lost teeth. When a tooth is found, it's cataloged and sent to the Fairy Operations Center. At the center, teeth are checked, analyzed, and kept safe in a vault. They wait to be turned into fairy dust. This detailed process keeps the Tooth Fairy Society efficient. It helps keep the magic alive for kids everywhere. The Tooth Fairy is not just a whimsical fantasy, but a complex and highly organized secret society, with a rich history and a meticulously planned modern-day operation. Meet Luna, the unconventional rogue fairy. In the whimsical world of tooth fairies, one fairy stands out. Luna is a rogue fairy with a vibrant personality and a love for adventure. Luna doesn't follow the usual fairy rules. She prefers to make her own way. Her mischievous grin and sparkling eyes show her true self, much to others' surprise. Luna's past is filled with daring stories. She's known for sneaking into children's rooms at night. Her fun pranks and fairy dust have made her a rogue fairy. Rules are meant to be broken, and traditions are for the boring fairies, Luna once declared, much to the horror of the fairy elders. Luna's journey is full of surprises and a quest for freedom. Her story shows that even in strict societies, there's room for fun and rebellion. When baby teeth go missing, a crisis unfolds. The fairy kingdom was thrown into chaos as baby teeth went missing. This was known as the Great Tooth Disappearance. It shocked the tooth fairies who collect these teeth. The Great Tooth Disappearance. Tooth fairies usually collect baby teeth quickly and quietly. They leave a shiny coin in return. But reports showed that many teeth were not being collected. Parents and children noticed the tooth fairies were missing. Impact on children's dreams. The missing teeth had big effects on the fairy kingdom. Children's dreams were at risk. Without the tooth fairy visits, their imaginations were hurt. Fairy kingdom in chaos. Tooth fairies were overwhelmed, struggling to keep up with the growing backlog of uncollected teeth. The Fairy Council convened urgent meetings, trying to devise a plan to restore order and prevent a complete collapse of the kingdom's operations. Rumors of a nefarious tooth-collecting scheme fueled widespread panic, as fairies worried about the potential consequences of this crisis. The fairy kingdom was in disarray. Tooth fairies were trying to get back in control. They wanted to protect children's dreams worldwide. Loose teeth and rogue fairies. Understanding the connection. The bond between loose teeth and rogue fairies is a fascinating part of tooth fairy lore. It's at the core of a child's journey as they lose their baby teeth. This is a big step in their life, filled with magic and wonder. When a tooth starts to wobble, something magical happens. The tooth, once a small part of a growing child, becomes very special to the tooth fairies. These fairies collect the teeth, keeping the balance between humans and fairies. Each lost tooth represents a milestone in a child's development, and the fairies see it as their duty to honor this transition with a touch of whimsy and wonder. But not all fairies play by the rules. Rogue fairies might cause trouble, upsetting the balance. Their actions can harm the magical connection between humans and fairies. It's important to understand the balance between teeth and fairies. This magic has amazed people for generations. It shows the power of belief and the magic of fairy-human interaction. The underground network of tooth traders. Beneath the whimsical world of tooth fairies, a dark and mysterious network exists. This is the domain of the tooth traders. They are driven by a strong desire to get baby teeth at any cost. They operate in the shadows, making deals that fuel a black market. Black market for baby teeth. The trade of baby teeth has turned into a shadowy business. Black market operators and secret collectors search the world for these items. They are motivated by the teeth's magical powers or their rarity. The ways these traders get their teeth are complex. They use many tactics, from stealing tooth fairy deliveries to sneaking into the fairy kingdom. They leave no stone unturned in their quest. As the demand for baby teeth grows, so does the black market. More mysterious collectors and tooth traders join, willing to do anything for these teeth. This network poses serious threats to the fairy world and children's dreams. Adventures in the human world, a fairy's perspective. Step into the world of fairies as they explore the human world. They face new experiences, challenges, and unexpected encounters. This journey shows the contrast between their magical realm and our world. Imagine a fairy's wonder at seeing skyscrapers and busy streets. The human world's scale and complexity are both mesmerizing and overwhelming for them. The fairies are also fascinated by human social interactions and culture. They find human behavior puzzling, from daily life to relationships. Magical encounters are a highlight of their journey. Meeting a child who sees them or finding ancient lore are moments of wonder. These experiences connect the fairy and human worlds. Through fairy eyes, we see the human world in a new light. Their adventures show the magic that might be hiding in our lives. Fairy observations, human world counterparts. Towering buildings and structures, skyscrapers and urban landscapes. Bustling streets and crowded public spaces, busy city life and transportation. Intricate social interactions and relationships, complex human social dynamics. Magical encounters with children and hidden fairy lore, moments of wonder and connection between realms. Fairies' adventures in our world show us the magic in everyday life. They bridge the magical and mundane, offering a unique view of our world. The magic behind the tooth coin exchange. In the world of fairies, the tooth coin exchange is a mix of magic and economics. When kids lose their baby teeth, tiny fairies rush to collect them. This tradition is full of wonder. Fairy dust economics. Fairy dust is key to the fairy world. It's rare and valuable. The tooth coin exchange helps fairies get it. They turn each tooth into fairy dust, which powers their magic. The value of children's beliefs. The exchange is not just about the tooth. It shows the strength of kids' beliefs. Their faith keeps the fairy kingdom alive. The coins left by fairies symbolize the bond between humans and fairies. So, when a child waits for the tooth fairy, it's more than a fun tradition. It's crucial for the fairy world. The tooth coin exchange, fueled by fairy dust and kids' beliefs, keeps this magical world alive. Solving the mystery, heroes both big and small. A crisis threatened the balance between the fairy kingdom and humans. A team of unlikely heroes, led by Luna, a rogue fairy, came together. They were a mix of fairy and human children, showing the strength of teamwork and believing in magic. The young detectives went on an exciting journey. They explored the underground tooth trader network and found out about the tooth collector's evil plans. With quick thinking, determination, and a bit of fairy magic, they solved the mystery of the missing teeth. This story shows the importance of mystery solving, teamwork, and believing in unlikely heroes. The children showed that together we can face and win over any challenge. When fairy and human join forces, no mystery is too great to solve. Together we can restore the magic to both our worlds. Luna, the rogue fairy. The crisis was solved and children got their teeth back. This also made the fairy kingdom and human world closer. It showed how imagination, courage, and believing in the extraordinary can change things. It's a story of heroes, big and small, who made a difference. Conclusion. As the tale of rogue fairies and missing teeth comes to an end, we're left with a sense of wonder. We've seen how childhood beliefs can be powerful. The magical ending brought peace back to the fairy kingdom and strengthened ties between humans and magical beings. Luna, the unique fairy, showed us how a child's belief can change things. It affects their dreams in the fairy world. We learned about embracing differences, teamwork, and the power of believing in the extraordinary. This journey taught us to value childhood magic. It's precious and needs our care. As we say goodbye to the world of tooth fairies, let's keep the magic alive. Let's support the wonder and belief in every child. Vicky, what is the connection between loose teeth and rogue fairies? The story links children losing baby teeth to the magical world of rogue fairies. Loose teeth play a key role. They connect with the mischievous actions of fairies who don't follow traditional tooth fairy rules. Who is Luna, the unconventional rogue fairy? Luna is a unique and rebellious fairy. She doesn't follow the rules of Tooth Fairies. Instead, she goes on her own adventures, causing chaos and challenges in the fairy kingdom. What happens when baby teeth start to go missing? When children's teeth disappear, it creates a crisis in the fairy kingdom. This loss affects children's dreams and beliefs. It causes chaos and confusion for the fairies who collect teeth. What is the underground network of tooth traders? The story reveals a secret world of tooth trading. There's an illegal black market for baby teeth and mysterious figures collecting them. This adds depth to the story's conflict. How do fairies view the human world and what challenges do they face? The story gives a unique look at fairies exploring the human world. It shows the challenges, misunderstandings, and magical encounters they have. This offers insight into the fairy and human realms. What is the significance of the tooth coin exchange and the role of fairy dust? The story explores the economics of fairy dust and its importance. It shows how children's beliefs keep the magical balance. The tooth coin exchange is a key part of the fairy world. How do human children and fairies work together to solve the mystery? The narrative follows human children and fairies as they try to solve the mystery of missing teeth. This shows their cooperation, bravery, and belief in magic.